and subscribe if you like this video, and comment down below what you want to see next.
So, what's up guys? Back with another video, and I'm gonna tell you my top 10, my top favorite my top 10 favorite college football players to watch while they were in college. It's not in any particular order. This is going to be a top favorite. So, this is going to be a list, okay? So, let's start with Saquon Barkley. I really liked Saquon Barkley because he was a player that was true to me and that played really, really well. And it was just amazing that I watched the Minnesota game where he finished it out in overtime. That was amazing. And he also was really good. And we're going to be looking at some stats that I'm just going to be pulling up from Sports Reference. And you're going to be like, oh my god, he got that many yards that year? Yes. When he was a freshman, he got 1,076 yards. As a sophomore, almost 1,500 yards. That's insane. My next player is going to be a kind of a player that you wouldn't really think of, but it's Trevor Lawrence. I've watched that guy so much win games that I don't think he should have won, but he's won. He was down to nothing against it was Clemson versus North Carolina. I think it was last year, or no, 2 years ago, I think, or something like that. He was down nothing. He was down, I think it was like 7 to 21 with like in the third, and like midway through the third. They came back and won 28-21 with him because he's so amazing. He's so elusive. He can get out of the pocket. He can run, and he's just a guy that creates everything that's going on with him. That's a beast. So, next player I'm going to be talking about is a guy that you wouldn't think of, but it's Allen Robinson. I watched a game that Allen Robinson was in, the Michigan game, I think the 2013 Michigan game. If you watched that game, you would have been amazed by what he can do. He basically won the game in 4 quarters. I think it was 3 or 4 overtimes. He won the game on a pass from like it was like a 35-yard pass that he caught from like the 3-yard line that basically won them the game. That's why he's a clutch college football player, one of my favorite football players of all time. We're going to go with 2 more players, and we're probably going to end this video. So, here's the next we're going to go with a couple more players. So, here is the next player that we're going to go with. We're going to go with the guy that you think you're going to think of, but it's Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was just elusive. He was amazing to watch. He really didn't have the accuracy. He really didn't throw for a lot, but he was just a beast. He was just amazing, and he was just flawless at what he was doing. And yeah, he was one of my favorite to watch back in the day. And yeah, the next guy is going to be a defensive player for Shaquille Griffin, and the one-armed guy, beast in college. Oh my god! Every time he got 15 sacks, he got like 15 sacks last year. He was close to the Heisman, but I don't think he would have got the Heisman because defensive players are hard to get the Heisman. But dude, he was a beast. 15 sacks in the last year. He got like I think like or 40 sacks in college. So that was a beastly thing he did. And he was just a beast overall. He was just making a lot of tackles. I think his last year he got like 45. He got like 80, like 75. He got like 90 tackles, which is insane. And my next player is a wide receiver. It is going to be Jordan Shipley. Jordan Shipley and Colt McCoy were just the biggest duo back then. But Jordan Shipley really wasn't like too high with NFL coaches because he had too many. He was not going to be a ball hog. He was just I think he played like maybe a year or two in pros, but dude, in college he got 1,100 yards. He got like 1,500 yards. No, he got 1,100 yards. He got 1,050 yards. He got like 800. He got like almost 1,000 yards per season. Almost 10 to 15 touchdowns. Almost like 12 to 15 touchdowns a year. He was a beast. And a game against Oklahoma, they won 42 to 21, and he had 3 touchdowns that game. I watched that. I remember that, and it was just a beast of a game. So you got to give him credit on that, and you got to give him credit on just beasting it out and making plays out there. The next guy I'm going to be talking about is going to be, this guy is kind of a offensive player. It's going to be Mike Gesicki. Oh my god, Mike Gesicki is a beast. He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league, and he's a beast. I think he had like 900 yards was his best season, but that's really good for a tight end. I think that was his senior year. He had like I think he had that with like 8 touchdowns that year, and that was a beast. And also one other guy I want to talk about is Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth is a beast. He plays just like Mike Gesicki. He gets like I think he got like 6 touchdowns last year, which is a lot for a tight end. And he also got like 700 yards, which is a lot. And he's a beast of a guy. And he plays with heart. All these guys that I talked about play with heart and played on great teams. All these guys played on heart with great teams and with great players, and great coaches. So, if you guys want to see any more videos or live streams, comment down below, subscribe, like this video if you want to see more college, like if you want to see my favorite college basketball players, college hockey players, college baseball players, college lacrosse players. If you guys want to see more college list videos, comment down below, like this video, and subscribe for more videos like this, and peace.